everyone. I got Fadedcharm with me today. What's up, Faded?
What's going
We got
on? What's going
Faded made the
on?
Uber's classic playoffs in such a long run. Congratulations to them, and they won their game. So really proud of Faded's progress right now in Mons. And today
Oh, thank
we
you.
bring our week 4 of MPL 4. And speaking of Faded again, Faded is in BW against North. Oh my fucking god. We are in for a treat this week.
Ooh,
Cause you got subbed in for who? Oh, Shiraki,
Shiraki.
Shiraki. Okay. Alright, first matchup we have today. Trick House Tricos versus the Tojo Fall Thunders.
Yes.
Yeah, let's look at their records real quick. Let me just open.
Uh,
Uh,
Make sure you go to the bottom.
Oh, the bottom. Wait, who's at the bottom? Hold up. Let me zoom in. Let me see this. Oh, Pipe. Okay, so the last two place teams. So this is pretty much going to determine who's going to have a harder time to make playoffs now. So.
hmm
Mm-hmm. All right. So first matchup we got Adjustments versus Dunlux. Adjustments in SV.
Um, yeah, so I do feel like adjustments had a bit of a comeback last week. After not having the best games of SS, they were moved into SV. And they did get the golden matchup last week. So if everything goes right, if they get the golden matchup again,
Right.
um, they should win. But if there's anything other than a good matchup for adjustments, I do believe do not takes this 1,000%.
What's Dunlux record? Let me look at the. What's the.
I think that's just like 2-1, I
Dunlux
believe.
is doing really good. He's been SV 3 times this tour. I think week 1 was like awkward for him, but like he's getting in his groove. Um,
Yeah, he's getting the flow of things.
I think Dunlux is also underrated. Also, so yeah, let's vote Dunlux here. Adjustments also is in the cup playoffs here. So this will be a nice watch overall. Um, SV Isaac versus CPT Kraken.
This is such an awkward pairing.
Right. Wait,
Captain Kraken.
just to like put this clear to air, last week our video did not turn out right. I'm still gonna post that, and we were not scared. We're not a fucking pussy to post this video. We're not scared of Isaac, and like, just clearing the air. Just for the rumors or whoever been saying stuff. But as you were saying, Fadedcharm.
Yes. So, Captain Kraken is overall a more solid player, I believe, in this, and has been a solid player over this slot. Let me just look at the records real quick for this team. Yeah, Captain Kraken is 2-1. Where Isaac is 1-2. So just going off a record right now, well, Captain Kraken is about 33% likely to win this match than Isaac.
I
So
agree.
I just have to go by the stats. Just gotta
This
go by
this
the
is this
stats.
it's just the stats. It's just what's on paper. I mean, can't really argue with that, and we're just taking a logical decision. So just Isaac, don't reply to this post saying that this is just what the stats say, and I hope you don't get bitchy about it this time.
Yeah, no cat fights this time. No
No,
cat
no
fights. There
cat
won't be a
fights.
girl fight
Like
this time.
we can't fight in real life. So just keep it cute. It's Pride Month right now, so
Yeah,
like
this is not a soap opera. This is not Dynasty. This is not any of these shows.
right.
Like,
Like acting like
calm
this is
down.
Joseline's cabaret. Like, girl, no. All right, Larry versus Railgun.
I think Larry takes it here. Though Railgun will put up a great fight. I do believe this is going to be a very neutral matchup,
Mm-hmm.
but I lean towards our Larry. I do believe that both players are very competent and both players can put up a good fight. I think this is out of all of these matches, this is the highlight of them
This is
all.
definitely a highlight. Just to comment on my last video, I comment on Larry. Larry had won a lot of OU based tours. I do see Railgun. They're a BSS main. They do pretty good in that. So not to neglect Railgun skills here at all. But Larry just has those larger wins on like a higher skill. And Larry has already been playing monotype, builds their own teams, managed these tours before. So this is like a manager in a SC slot that can also self sustain. So You know, Larry. We're gonna vote with Larry here. S we got R's vs Maroon.
RS.
Right, right. Next we have King Choco versus Macular Beast.
Macular BC, I believe. Yeah, so I believe King Choco played last week as well, if I'm not mistaken. But just having a reference to the match,
What was the
and just
match?
go to they went against Rinda in SS and lost, unfortunately. And it was a very, very, it was not necessarily the pinnacle amount type of a match. So
Flying versus
I do believe
Stick.
that it was a bit interesting to say the least. This was a very interesting match.
That is very interesting. So let's vote King Choco here. I mean Michael or Beast. Oh my bad.
I was just
I was
like,
like, oops, my bad. SM Piper versus
it's,
Splash.
uh, oh, oh, hmm.
Hmm.
What are your thoughts?
Um. Can we skip?
Um, we'll just put versus. This is a very,
Right.
very
Right.
competitive
I'm sure
match.
they'll both do well, and God will be with them during their matches. Um.
Yeah,
Uh,
absolutely. Anyways,
or suspense such as tier.
I'm. I don't know what's going on this tour with. I don't know what's going on this tour. Um, I do feel like both players generally here are very, very skilled. Um, I do believe Tier does. I never will ever vote against suspense, but I will have to say here in this one instance, it does look a little bit rough.
I don't know about rough. I think about when Tier team with me. I don't know. He was ready to cancer, and I guess I don't know if Tier's having his tour here. That's cute, but like I feel like Suspense is in a more comfortable place right now. He doesn't have to worry about a whole bunch of SV people just being in his head. He could just load something in this Oris at the end of the day. So,
I feel like I feel like I want to go versus here. I don't think that. I think it's a very equal match. I think both of them proved themselves a lot. They got out. They got out of the what's it called, the downward slump they were in beforehand for the last couple of weeks, and they've
it's
gotten up. So I think that
this is like equal skill gap. Like it's kind of hard, but I agree. BW Crash versus Dolly. Dolly swaps from SM
oh
here. I feel like Crashy just owns. I feel like Dolly is not having a great tour, and then going against Crashy here. Who's in SM right now? Splash is in SM.
it feels very rough for the Toho Falls here, because
Because
it's
they
like
just pretty
Dolly
much
doesn't
they
really.
just swap slots. So like I guess they just weren't having a good tour. They just like in the slots they just swap slots. I guess just to say, hey, you take this now, I'll take this. So it just that's what it feels like,
Yeah,
and it's not really. And I guess they just been could have been colliding in the tours a little bit, or just like based off public stuff. But I don't know. Crash is not really.
I do hope.
Crash is just gonna load a team, and I don't know. He's not. He's probably not gonna perform bad. So
Well, I do hope Dolly does what's it called perform. I do hope Dolly does, start having a better tour for themselves. So yeah,
all right, Zero Isles, Zero Rocks versus Tingatons. We got SV Scarfire versus Frolane. Frolane is doing really good in these tours right now. Not sure Scarlet the Scarfire winner came last week.
no, I will not comment. This is my team, and I am biased.
Mm. Yeah, I feel like ground is meta. Like ground just, I feel like when I'm playing against, like when I'm playing water, it's like I don't want to get click spam. Like this lander's just clicked. It did get crit by EP crit. the helmet chomp was just doing overtime though. So the Sarah Ledge. I don't know. I feel like Fernan is a great player regardless. I feel like in that matchup right there. Gonna vote for Lane here, but I don't think it's gonna be like a hard. Scarlet's gonna come back. You know, they could come back in the builder after they, you know, it's not the end of the world. SV Lee versus Chait. I'm gonna vote Chait here. They lost last week. Most of the times Chait could be losing to a matchup or just like, or in a mono type at the end of the day. You're not always gonna have the perfect record. It was upset last week, but it doesn't really change my point of view on them as a player. Leaf is great also. They're doing great in SV. Council member. Not too much comments on this matchup. Elios. We have Elios versus 2 Amphibian.
Battle of the Fringe. Wee.
I do feel like Elios has a lot more consistency. I guess when I'm thinking about them, but that was from me teaming with them in like NDM. Let me look at their record real quick. Sorox, Elios. Yeah, they're 2-1. That's pretty good. And it's just a 3K pick, so I think it's just showcasing that they're just a newcomer. And I do feel like Elios can pull off the upset. Sci-Fi Con versus Warts Poniard. I haven't seen too many Sci-Fi Con games. I think they got subbed out. You got subbed in last week for them, or was that the week before?
The week before.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna vote. Yeah, I vote Sci-Fi Con here. I haven't seen the game by White Spawn yet, but he topped the leaderboards on like mono events and stuff, and like just like the room itself. But like that's room tours. I feel like there's a different skill gap. Sci-Fi Con can have the edge here just by being knowledgeable if they focus. SS Herdedu versus Rinda. I do think Rinda is doing a lot better. They're not upset with their by being in mono tours right now, and by that I do feel like they have better tours. Herdedu is a great player too. I just think Rinda has the edge here by just experience and not being pressured right now. SM Duxa versus Quilly. Duxa is just an easy vote here. Quilly plays SM mono. They've been playing mono for a while, so yeah, not too much comments. Duxa is just a more experienced player here and builds. Or else we have DJ versus Mata. Let me see. Mata is back in.
I think this low-key might be a highlight. I think this out of all these pairings right here, this is a highlight next to the Leaf and Chait one.
This is definitely a highlight.
And can you say, is this SV mono, or is this what's it called? Is this mono, or is this just a fucking what's it called OU tour? Like, damn.
Literally. This is hard, but I actually feel like Mata wins this year, so I'm going to vote Mata. Yeah. I just have a weird feeling this week. And Mata, I don't know. I don't think Mata is a bad player. It's just like, I do think they could take the wins. They can pick up a win on like the big names. Like when I say big names are like Attribute, Duxa, Chitanya, and then like and big names could just be somebody that could just pick up pretty much any gen in like mono, and that's what I mean. Not to like say that somebody is better, but just having the experience gap, you know, just mono type as it's here in general. I think mono just has the experience edge. BW, we have Faded versus North. Faded got subbed in. Who was here? Shiraki. If Shiraki was here, I would vote North here. But I do feel like North is a great player. I also think you're a great player also on paper. Most people would vote North, but I'm going to vote you here actually. So like, yeah. So I hope you win your game. You're gonna do great.
Thank you.
And yeah, Melee Metalwetas versus Golden Rock Gengars.
Now, I'm going to say this respectfully again. I think you told me once before, but I think I forgot. Um, the player on top, Masakue.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I saw their game last week, and um, would you like to comment on that?
I didn't see the game. What happened last week? Let's see. Oh, it was. Oh, I
They
did see. I
had
did see the game. It was Ghost double fairy Ghost versus Dark. Um, yeah, it's like they prep for this matchup. They want to win this matchup. They have a Zoroark illusion also that just plays with your mind and just like on preview in a way, and it's good for like Ghost composition. Um, yeah, I don't really have much comment. They won the game, so they're doing good. Maybe they know. I feel like with that building something like that in that way, they know how to. They understand the roles that you have to like take with mons. Like you could run double fairy or just like compress something to like have that advantage in like this metagame where like dragon is just like the go-to typing. So like having double fairy there, which that makes sense. Like in the builder, like Mimikyu could break down the sports dance. Like if there is only like a Gutra Hijau and dragon or something like that, that means Mimikyu has a better time. And if there's a Gutra, not a Gutra, what's the steel Dragonmon? Arcaludon. That means Flutter Maiden has a
Yeah.
better time. So it's like they go hand in hand. But even then, you're just Mimikyu is the breaker, Flutter Maiden is the cleaner. So, but even then, I do feel like Mind Game is just a better player.
Mind Gaming is 3-0 right now, so I was still going to vote Mind
Yeah,
Gaming. I just wanted to note that Masakyu did have a phenomenal game
they're
last
doing
week.
really great. I expect to see more. The melees are Fodder, Masque, the SP1. And I feel like Silao should be there right now. Masque should probably be against Clean right now, but it's still fine.
Yeah, that sounds more a better pairing. Like just looking at it, but
But Silao
hey,
probably is just saying, "Oh, I just beat Clean," um, and Masque is just, you know, it is monotype stuff can happen. Masque is making good plays, but you know, yeah. Speaking of Silu versus Clean right now. Um, I do feel like Silu is trying to say that they just beat Clean, by putting themselves in SV2. So I do like the confidence by Silu, and they beat my ass in the Monocyte Cup, so I am leaning towards them right now. Clean did win their game. They won their game against Suspense and stuff. Silu just has experience, in my opinion. What do you think?
I concur. You know, we all have rough games in our past. You know, but I do feel like Silu is trying to overcome that, overcome whatever whatever happened or whatever these last couple of weeks, and really trying. They're trying. The Millimeters are trying to make a comeback. They're trying to make a comeback as much as they can. They're still well within this making playoffs. They're just trying to ensure they can do it. So I think the Steelers decision is very smart.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Like
Child, I don't know what this. I don't know the RAFN and Achimo.
I know this person. I do know this
Okay,
person.
well you can make
Very
the
sweet
decision
person.
because I'm not sure.
They play in a lot of different tours. They're a very good support person. Mono, they don't normally play mono that often.
Mm-hmm.
However, um, they they are just a good player, and I've seen a way more of them than I have of um, Akmio. Sorry if I'm getting your name wrong. But yeah, I just think ROFNA takes it pretty handily.
Let's pull RAFN. Good luck to these players. We have SV Fiend versus Killer Lesson now. My thoughts. I feel like Fiend. I don't know who Killer Lesson. Oh, Killer Lesson got subbed in for Fod. So, but I feel like this is their first tour combat. I feel like Fiend already got a win in this tour. They're doing good in tours right now, so I'm really confident with voting Fiend here for this matchup.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got Schwipper versus Diagonus.
Thiago News takes
Right.
this.
Next we have SM Total versus Attribute.
Oh, this is probably the best pairing we've seen so far.
Literally.
Um, this is such a great match. You have the circuit champion versus the Mono Cup playoff winner of last year. So this is a very competitive match. I do not feel comfortable voting either one of
I'm voting
them.
attribute, Pookie.
Uh,
I'm voting attribute.
or oh
I
really? You
am. Yes, I
are?
am. I'll be the
I don't feel.
tiebreaker.
I don't
I'm
know.
sorry.
I don't
Attribute is the IT girl of
know.
Monotype. Don't ever disrespect.
I
Don't you ever
know,
put
but
bull.
Toadal is
If
not
you
gonna go
see
down
Attribute, you better
fighting.
vote that hoe. And he gave you those fucking teats to them damn Taurus. You know he's the shit. God damn it. Attribute is the shit. That man was in
Shout
SPL.
out to Attribute.
Toadal is not in SPL. I'm sorry, Toadal. I'm just playing. You a great player, but Attribute is in SPL. He is the shit. And don't ever fuck with Attribute. Now. Alright, Oris, you got Drizzle versus Twin K.
Tweet K, why did they keep putting Drizzle in this spot?
I don't. Why did Drizzle forfeit and got 6-0 or like 6-6? Like, did you see that game with the details? Like, are they?
I have not. I
Stop.
think I should not look
You
at the
need to
game.
look at
But
it. Go. It's really quick. Go look at it. Hurry up.
okay, I'll look at it. I'll look at it right now. I'll look
I'm
at it
about to
right
pull it
now.
up. Wait, let me see. It was Fade versus Drizzle. You tried to boat Fade here. I mean, Fade. Oh my gosh, Fade. By the way, that Fadedcharm in the last video, he voted against you and said you lost his match. Like, he's a bitch.
I'm sorry. I don't know Fade like that. I just
Girl,
knew Drizzle from that one
girl,
night.
look at nah. Go look at the game. Go look at the game. Hurry up.
I'm looking. I'm looking. I'm looking. I'm looking. I'm looking.
Rocks
I'm
goes.
looking. I'm so sorry. Let me look at this. Okay, I have it open. Let me just look.
Bruh. Let me see how long this game is.
Um. This is a very interesting match.
Yeah, go to turn 65.
65. Okay. Oh.
Where's the? I
Oh.
thought this. Bruh, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. This is MPL. Anyways, we have Joe Belt versus Meta.
Jabba has been getting some nice wins, I think, this tour.
Joe Buck is doing good. I'm comfortable with voting Joe Buck here.
Yeah, I think I'll vote Jabba here too.
Alright, next we have my team versus Braves. This is all you. First matchup.
I'll take it away.
Alright.
We have TTK versus Injury. And I'm sorry to say, but I believe TTK is not favored to win here. TTK has been having a very tumultuous, I would say, period of Mons right now. When it comes to Mono, I think that right now they're 1-2. I don't think they're a bad player by any means, but I think Azuri is just on a high right now. Like Azuri is in his prime right now.
Literally.
Like even when it comes to tours. When it comes to tours, Azuri's in his prime. I just can't, I cannot acknowledge that. So I'm just gonna have to go for Azuri. But TTK, if this is your comeback week, go ahead and make your comeback week.
Alright, next we have GOZs versus Fernan.
GOZ versus Fernan. Okay, let's look at these records for just 1 second. Well, GOC won against Floss. That's a very big name to win. Fernan is locked in. Fernan won last week, and I do have that knowledge he did win. So, but I'm still gonna vote Geos. I think Geos has Geos just did a great job against Floss.
GOZ, just comment on GOZ's. He's very cooperative with our team. He understands he's a team player. So I comment about GOZ's, and he's working hard in making edits.
Working hard. We love to see someone on
He's
the ground.
literally grinding out, and I'm very impressed with GOZ's commitment to the tour. So Shout out to him.
Yeah. So next pairing, Yella versus Mihawk. Yella, I'm gonna bold you. Please, and I mean please, don't prove me wrong.
Next,
Do not prove
right?
me
He
wrong.
said, "Don't prove me wrong."
Style CSS versus Pass to Chow. I've teamed with Pass to Chow before. I have worked hand in hand with Style before. I do believe Style takes this. Style is just dedicated. He's making a name for himself in this Molotov. He is saying stop playing with his name,
Right.
and he is just he's focused. He's centered, and I think that is a little bit more important than um, anything else going on for this matchup here. And they're both around the same clicking ability. I just think Style will beat Pastor Child in the Builder. Just that simple.
All right. Next, we got 3D versus Hello.
SSOU back
S
again, back
Sword and
back
Shield OU
again.
finals tiebreak.
Absolutely. Tie breaking finals, and I think that 3D takes this.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Gandra versus Mateus. Um, so Mateus had a game against our team. And instead of clicking screens, Mateus forgot, just like he forgot our match that one time.
Oh.
It's all love. Mateus forgot to click screens against the Steel team and subsequently lost that. So as long as Mateus doesn't forget what his team does, he should be able to put up a great fight against Gandra. Though I don't believe Gandra is going to lose here.
All right. I'm voting Gandra.
Fade versus Tenerife. I am not making the mistake of ever voting against Fade again.
Exactly.
So I'm going to vote Fade here. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I know your name. Like that Beyonce song, say my name. Fade, you got it. You got it here. Tenerife did win the cup, so this is not going to be a blowout like it was last week. But they take it. I think Fade takes it.
All right. So last matchup of the week we have Sabella versus Phoenix.
I'm gonna make a very educated decision here and both Sabella.
All right. Yes, ma'am. Those are our predicts, everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for recording Faded.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Make sure you like and subscribe. Don't get
Share
angry.
Your video and don't get mad.
Don't get angry. Don't it's all we love y'all. Okay, we don't want no ops.
Yes, it's all love.
We don't want the smoke.
Don't come for me.
Like damn. All right, bye.
We don't want the smoke, but you want the smoke with us.
For real.